Here we go, y'all. It's Made to Move Barbie orange top review time. She's got the Nikki skin tone and the blonde curly hair. On the back of her box, you can see the other doll that has dropped in the second wave. She's got the light blue top on, and I hear people referring to her as the Read Head MTM so as not to mix her up with the blue top from wave 1. But Barbie is on the back of it as well, and so is Asha, aka Yellow Top. Very confusing because now we don't know which dolls belong to which wave based on the images on the box. So that's really awesome. Moving on, let me just say, if I leave out some details, it's because I have already done extensive reviews on these types of dolls when they first came out. So I'm mainly going to cover the differences in this one compared to the others. Quick shout out to one of my subscribers whom I ran into at my local Walmart, of all places, in the Barbie aisle. Yay! So shout out to Mandy and her daughter Emma. Here's her Instagram so you guys can follow her there and check out some of her wonderful dolly photos. So yeah, guys, I'm just a regular person like you all, and you might run into me somewhere. So if you do, come say hi to me because I'm not gonna recognize y'all. So you have to come say hi to me first, okay? Now, I wanted to show you all of the illustrations on the inside of the packaging too. Some photos of Orange Top and her red-headed friend, whom I don't plan on getting anytime soon because I am not a really big fan of her face, and I don't really have any other dolls who I need her to rebody them with. So until I do, I'm not going to be adding her to my collection. I am more interested in the different skin tones, and this one just isn't different enough for me to add, so I don't really need her to be a donor for any of my dolls. Catch my drift? Now she's got on a bright orange yoga shirt that stretches. She's got the black capri leggings, customary to the Made to Move dolls, and of course no shoes on. And she also doesn't come with any other accessories. She's got curly blonde saran hair, very thickly rooted. First impressions, I gotta say, I think she's prettier in pictures than in real life. She's got the Leah head sculpt, which is one that I generally do like, and she's got hair that is pretty long, but I'm not that impressed with her face. Her face up is really ordinary, typical of Made to Move dolls. I know they don't put a lot of makeup on these dolls because they're supposed to look like they're going to go exercise, and that's all good, but it's just the combination of her hairstyle, the hair color, the hair texture, the skin tone, and her facial features that for some reason they just don't seem to go together very well. I don't know what it is. I mean, she just looks really bored and dazed and uninterested in life in general. The expression on her face looks like she's spacing out on some type of narcotic or something. I don't know. She just looks like a plain Jane. That's my personal opinion. Some of you guys will disagree with me, of course, but for those who follow my channel, here's your proof. I don't only pick on white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Barbie because I'm some kind of Barbie racist. I have no bias against the skin tones. It's absolutely about the face to me, and I'm just not feeling it, you know? So here's the proof. Here's a brown doll who I actually don't like. My son even told me that she looks like she's wearing a wig and that her hair, face, skin tone, all of it just doesn't go together that good. I know somebody's gonna cuss me out in the comments, but I'm just keeping it real, okay? And her eyes don't look like they're focused. They're just kind of pointing in different directions or something. I don't know. But overall, I do like this doll. She gets a 90% out of 100. Her skin tone is the same as Nikki, and I have tons of dolls with this complexion that totally need a new Made to Move body. She has no bangs, just a side part. She has fun joints that we all love, and that's the most important thing about Made to Move dolls, right? Now let's take off her clothing and see all of her joints. As far as I can tell, there aren't any changes in this body type compared to wave 1. You can just slide her shirt on and off over the hips because the collar is super stretchy. Okay, so she has a joint in her chest plate that's going to allow it to pivot. She also has double joints in the elbows that allow her arms to be posed close to her body. There is also a joint in her upper arm that you can move around. And she's got the hip joints, the thigh joints, and of course the double joints in her knees, which allow them to bend very far back. So the joints are everything. Oh, wait a minute. The ankle joints. Okay, so they're good for switching between flats and heeled shoes. But these are the worst joints on these dolls because the ankles are very weak. and they always bend upward when you're playing or posing the dolls. I normally put my dolls in high tops because it helps to keep the joint in place, but it's so aggravating to have to do that. I hope that this is something Mattel is really paying attention to and decides to remedy in the future, because this is such a huge pet peeve of mine, the freaking ankle joints. Ew. Now I know you see my dolls here in the background. All of them need this body. So I do plan to get more orange tops. These are just the dolls that I happen to pull out that were already on display, and not counting the ones that are still in my stash. For now, I've got 2 of these to work with, and I need to figure out who I'm going to be giving these bodies to. So before we do that, let's just take a better look at the doll's face. Here are the 2 that I got. I wanted to show you how they have little blemishes and differences. Oh yeah, and the eyes are a very light hazel honey type of color, which is nice. Anyways, on the cheek of one doll, there's this smudge of gel or glue or something that I'm guessing came from like the hair or something like that. I'm not sure if this is gonna wash off. I haven't tried, but when you pick out dolls in person, just a tip for non-collectors who are buying these dolls for other people maybe, just check the dolls closely to see which one on the shelf is in the best condition. If you order online, you don't have that choice like I did with these dolls, but when you do buy the dolls in stores, you can compare them to one another. Like for instance, the one on the right, she seems to have eyes that are asymmetrical, and the one on the left has a better makeup job. So this is the kind of detail that I would pay attention to when I'm choosing my dolls, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Here is my Carnival doll with the Made to Move body. I filmed a review of her. I will upload that soon, you guys. I didn't forget about it. She had an open smile, but I did close her mouth using our Broken Barbie method. So be sure to watch that tutorial if you guys want to learn how to close your doll's mouth too. And I really like her on this body because she has so much more personality on this body compared to the other articulated body that I put her on. I don't really hate the Made to Move shirts, but I do like this orange top because the color combo of the orange and the pink and the purple reminds me of Starburst candies, which I love. So I actually like this shirt. Let me know in the comments what you think of this doll on this body and what you think of the skin tone. Will it come in handy for you guys as well? Here is one of my birthday dolls. This doll had a molded stiff bathing suit type body, and here is the romper chic, aka tribal romper fashionista from 2016. So these dolls have the same sculpt. I believe the sculpt's name is Cassandra, but they have different hair colors. This is Sharia, originally a petite Barbie, which I did a review of. She has the skipper head sculpt and Nikki's light brown complexion. Her hair type is very curly. I think she's really cute on this body as well. She will definitely be getting a Made to Move body to keep if I decide to put a different doll's head on this body for now. Gosh, isn't she gorgeous? I really want to animate with her too. If you guys have some of the dolls I've shown here or other dolls with a similar complexion, this Made to Move orange top body will go nicely with those dolls' skin tones. Oh, and here's my doll Honey, Birthday Wishes 2015 doll, same complexion. We've also got one of my favorites, my repaint Rainy Day, and she's been waiting for a body for a long time. OMG. I love this body. I feel so loved. She so needed this, and I'm really happy to have this skin tone. This was a lot of fun rebodying my girls and dressing them up for you guys. I had to decide who to keep on these 2 bodies permanently because there are so many that I need on this body. I don't know, I can't make up my mind, but I'll be adding more to my stash for sure. Follow the links in the description to find out where you can order orange top and other cool dollies of your own. And if you can't order online, just wait it out. They'll show up in the stores eventually, y'all. I'll meet you guys down in the comments or over on Instagram, so make sure you're following us there. I thank you all so much for watching. And as always, now that we've got our orange top fixed, let's go have a dolly day. 다음에 또 봅시다. 안녕.